Guys, welcome to episode 37 of the Healthcare KX. Today, we're talking about micro expressions, part 1. Alright, so it is actually a true story. There's a show called Lie to Me, not nobody knows. And it is all about micro expression. Now, the true story started when a mother who suffers from clinical depression essentially kind of confessed on the video that she's not depressed anymore and not suicidal anymore, and she wants to get out of the mental health facility. And a week after she got out, she suicided. The son watched the video over and over and over again and discovered micro expressions on her mom's face that represents depression that nobody sees. So that is how the foundation and the theoretical of micro expression comes to being. So, watch Lie to Me. It's on Disney now, and not many people know about it. Tim Roth, wow, I love it. Anyways, alright, so moving on. In recent years, researchers have applied artificial intelligence and machine learning to recognize micro expression. Some aspects include high-speed video capture, feature extraction plus deep learning, emotion analysis plus face landmarks for research use, and applications being explored such as law enforcement, security, screening, human-computer interaction, digital humans such as virtual agents that display microexpression to appear more realistic. So what are the promises and what are the limitations? The promises is that microexpression AI could detect subtle emotion states that visible expression or self-report might miss, such as psychological research and human-computer interface. Secondly, in the digital human world, adding a realistic microexpression can increase the perceived sincerity and trustworthiness, such as gaming, gamification, for kids, for pain management, this and that, cancer patients, all that. Security interrogation context, oh my god, there's a lot of use. I mean, the military has been using this for God knows how many fucking years, like probably more than 100 years, I would assume. And you know what I mean? Like, this is about time that it goes commercialized. So, in the security and integration context, the algorithms might perform humans as spotting micro-expression in a controlled data set because they can detect very subtle facial changes. The limitation, however, is that the signal is very subtle and fleeting because microexpression lasts such a short time, which is a fraction of a second, like 1/20th of a second, capturing them, or even 1/50th of a second, capturing them reliably is technically challenging. And this is why the son of that true story I told watched again and again and again and blow it on the big screen again and again and again until he found it. So, it's a sad story, but it really improved human life or human research, Context matter. A brief facial movement could be caused by dozens of factors such as thinking, surprise, confusion, external stimulus, the medication you're taking that might affect it. If you take diazepam, which is Valium, you might be able to pass the lie detector test, this and that, things like that. Lastly, scientific robustness. So anyways, the summary, it's ready for everyday use. In my view, micro-expression AI is promising, but it's still not yet bulletproof. I'm sorry. Micro, what the fuck am I talking about? If you're thinking of using it, for example, as a product, workplace monitoring, security screening, or interpersonal coaching, these are my takeaways. Ensure you have a high-quality video, such as a medical drone maybe, or take the camera out of there, or get a high resolution camera, and then take the lens out, or just get a camera module. Interpretation must be cautious. Detecting that a micro-expression occurred is one thing. Inferring why it occurred is quite another. Be very mindful of bias, ethics, consent, discrimination, past history, And that only includes under discrimination as well. If used for monitoring people's emotions, especially covertly. I'm very expressive, and people think, oh my God, why are you yelling? I don't know that I'm yelling. I'm just expressing my emotion. And that's just me. And so, I apologize and I move on. And people know. So those things need to be considered and put into consideration when you're using AI for any commercialized reasons. All right, so that's it, folks. Take care and wait for episode number 2.